Welcome to day 560 of our Web3 journey. I'm Ed Krasenstein here with my twin brother Brian. And remember, these videos are being sponsored by NFTz. They are an investor in DeSo. So we're trying something new today. We're both in the same room, my office. Brian's internet is really terrible. I have a little bit of internet. So we're just doing it where we don't actually have to use the internet to film these.
Wait, hold on. Maybe if I grab this and put this like this, now it's like we're doing them in separate rooms, right?
It doesn't really matter though.
Oh,
So
okay.
anyhow, let's get to some of the news. It's all about DeSo today. Yesterday, DeSo made the front page of Coindesk. This is pretty big. Natter actually made a post saying that DeSo seems to be getting a lot of organic press coverage now. He then mentioned that they were on the front page of Coindesk. The article is titled Decentralized Social Networks DeSo Token Rallies Amid Stablecoin Plans. So it talks a lot about Natter and his background with stablecoins and what he's planning to do with the DeSo dollar and how DeSo dollar is kind of creating the stablecoin that's going to allow people to kind of use US dollar for crypto native features.
Yeah, I'm happy to see them getting actually organic articles rather than paid articles because ultimately this is what's going to drive growth and it's free publicity. And we love free publicity. It doesn't have to Natter doesn't have to reach into his treasury to get some of this and CoinDesk, of course, great outlet, huge reader base, and I think we're going to see more of this. I think we're going to see a lot of excitement around decentralized social over the coming months, and I wouldn't be surprised to see articles on even some of the non-crypto, uh, I guess, non-crypto websites, maybe like TechCrunch or something like Mashable or something like that.
Yeah, it's good to see Coindesk cover them. They have, I think, 2.8 million followers on Twitter. Huge social following, huge reader subscribe base. So it's great to see that.
Yeah, the pieces are finally coming together, I feel. Like, I really feel that way. I think there's going to be a lot of bumps along the way. There's going to be a lot of volatility. Don't concentrate on price. I know it's approaching $20 right now as we film this. But concentrate on building. And I think if you do that and you concentrate on pushing the technology forward and pushing it to other people, don't push the coin. Don't say you're going to get wealthy. Just push the technology and let people know how liberating it is that you're kind of disconnected to from these corporations and you're decentralized now.
Exactly.
So NFTz, we did so much while we were gone. Martine, Boss, and Wouter, they've been working their butts off to get timed auctions out. And now if you go to nftz.me front slash auctions, you can see all of the currently running timed auctions that are ending soon. We also have more updates coming that will help you find auctions and set timed auctions more easily. Remember, it's still in beta, but we're really excited about this because I feel like this is going to bring excitement back to the NFT space. I know back months ago, like everybody would have a clubhouse event in order to say, hey, I'm starting this auction now, and hey, I'm ending this auction now, and then having to do it all manually. This takes it out of the picture. You don't have to do manually ending the auction. You can set it. It's trustless pretty much. Set it and forget it. And the winner at the end wins the auction.
And
And
I think maybe this could work well with Clubhouse rooms and Twitter Spaces, having timed auctions ending and having a Clubhouse or Twitter Spaces room held at that time so people can kind of discuss as they're at war with each other over trying to win an auction.
yeah, I remember doing clubhouse events for like auctioning off NFTs, and it was such a pain because you had to control everything. You had to be like, okay, I'm ending the auction now. Just give me a few minutes to go and click this and this and this. This way, you can just say it's ending at 12 p.m. Eastern time, and then just relax and just talk about the product, talk about the NFT on Clubhouse.
I remember searching Google and I'd just be like, 25-second timer. Google would set a 25-second timer and I'd count down in the clubhouse room as it went down, and as soon as it got down to zero, I would accept the winning bid. But sometimes like people would make multiple bids at the last minute, so it was hard to figure it out.
Yeah, so definitely go to nftz.me front slash auctions and see all the auctions that are ending soon so you can maybe get some bids in at the last minute, snipe some NFTs.
Yeah.
So moving on, DeSocial World. They released their first post to earn winners of the week, sponsored by NFTz. And this week, the top posters on DeSocial World are Rihan Ree, who earned $10, followed by
Okay.
Stargeezer earning 9, Set2 DeSo earning 8, Randier earning $7, Sandy Rose $6, Clout Women Unite $5, Vampire Campfire $4, and finally Non-Fungible World earning $3. And we're going to be sponsoring, NFTz is going to be sponsoring these for the rest of the year, so you look forward to that
But
every
we
week.
can't be at the top of the list anymore because of it.
Yeah.
It's a conflict
Oh,
of interest, apparently.
I felt kind of guilty winning them anyway, because I know some people work really hard to get some really solid posts out there, and we were up there all the time. And I'm happy to sponsor this. I think it's great to have posts to earn. I hope other nodes adopt this as well.
Yeah, for sure. So Story has some news, some really good news. They now allow you to take your NFT or take your stories that you post on the Story app to the DeSo blockchain and turn them into NFTs. So you can then create a story, post it on the Story app, turn it into an NFT, and sell it. You could add unlockable content to it. You can do whatever you want with it. And I think this is an awesome idea. I know they're also working on allowing you to turn your stickers and turn your other creations into NFTs as well that can be used on the app. Awesome job by Revolve, awesome job by Design Stop. They keep releasing more features. This is still in the testing stages, so I don't believe everybody has access to it yet, but those who do can now NFT their stories. And Lucy Design Stop, one of the Design Stop sisters, released a really cool bingo game. It's a bingo card. She released on Story, and if you reshare it on Story and then use the draw tool to circle 5 blocks in a row, you can win. And it's a fun game. I love what they're doing.
Yeah, Story's great. Run by Luis and Lucy, great people. I know they checked in on us a couple times during the hurricane to make sure everything was okay. It meant a lot to us.
Yeah, I think I didn't reply to one of your Telegram messages. I had no internet, and now I'm remembering I have to reply to you, so I'm going to try and do that after this video. So Ash DeSo released a blog post. Of course, Ash DeSo is part of the DeSo core team. The title of the blog post on the DeSo blockchain is The Internet of Ideas, Roadmap Update, Messari releases Natter Talk. So it talked a lot about the long-form content blog posts that have been released on the DeSo blockchain. Talk about how it enables frictionless sharing of deep, thoughtful ideas for the first time in Diamond, and I think for the first time in the Web3 world, actually. So next up on the roadmap is the USDC integration and DeSo Dollar. I think a lot of people are excited about that. That's what that Coindesk article we talked about discussed. This is going to allow you to fundraise on DAO with a US dollar treasury, which is awesome. I think it's going to help encourage other DAOs to come on and create their DAOs. After the DeSo Dollar is going to come Mega Swap, which is a major innovation in onboarding new users while driving liquidity across chains. So it's going to allow for the swapping of different cryptocurrencies. I'm looking forward to this. Also, the Messari talk by Natter. He gave that talk on September 23rd, I believe. He was on the main stage at Messari Mainnet. It has been released on YouTube. Again, if you click on the link above this video, you can get more details of that. Also in the post by Ash DeSo, they mentioned DeSocial World was sponsoring the Dutch Blockchain Week, which is the largest Web3 event in the Netherlands. We talked about that yesterday. And they also said there are several new features on Gem Story by Brutal, which includes the ability to edit posts, view all kinds of cool diamond stats where you can see the total diamonds earned and diamond amounts earned by each user. We discussed that earlier this week. And many more features on Gem Story. Brutal keeps iterating on that app as well.
Yeah, so I actually did a couple blog posts. I did one with our personal account. We didn't have power until yesterday evening. So I was sitting in my car in a hot parking lot on my laptop typing up a blog post, and I did one about the hurricane and about some things I learned from it. It went really well, and I loved the way it looked. I also did another blog post talking about NFTz's timed auctions, and it was really easy to use. A couple little things. I think that the image insert if you were able to wrap the text around an image and resize an image, that would be really helpful because I uploaded a bunch of images and then it kind of just displayed these gigantic images within the post. It didn't look right, so I ended up only using one. So resize images and have the option to wrap text around an image in different formats. I think that would be great and really would go a long way. Other than that, I think it was not much different than WordPress or LinkedIn blogs, and I do a lot of LinkedIn blogging. So I love it. I think I'm going to use it a lot. Congrats to the team.
Yeah, I love it. It's great so far. So NFTz, he discussed Cyberpunk Apes. We talked about Cyberpunk Apes. It's an NFT project created by Nathan Wells with help from NFTz, which allows people to just claim these free NFTs. And I think there's 1,000 of each NFT minted. And new user, it's a great way to onboard new users. They post it on Twitter, and all these new users come on to claim their Cyberpunk Apes NFTs. But he discussed how they got the blue verified checkmark. A lot of people were wondering, people are saying, oh, I want a blue checkmark. How did Cyberpunk Apes get a blue checkmark so quick? So he said he was experimenting with his Mint as NFT project, which is a Twitter-based project that allows Twitter posts to be minted as NFTs and posts in general to be minted as NFTs. And it brought in more than 2,000 users, he said. So he began talking with artist Nathan Wells, another DeSo OG, and they decided they should team up and propose the idea of CryptoPunk Apes to the core team, which they did. And the core team loved the idea, and they thought it was a great tool to bring new users onto the platform, onto the blockchain. And they supported it by giving a blue checkmark. So it's kind of like an endorsement, I guess, kind of like a sponsorship, I guess, without providing funds. Great job. I think you kind of need a blue check mark or something like this so that you know that it's legit. So I don't think there should be any issue with that. Congratulations to Nathan Wells and NFTz, and congrats to all the new people who have found DeSo because of the Punk Apes. Am I saying that right? CryptoPunk Apes NFT project.
Yeah, great job. And yeah, I don't have a problem. Hopefully associations are here soon, so we don't have to worry about any of that. But what's GD Virtual Galleries doing?
So GDS, he's constantly creating new partnerships with new companies, new people, new superstars, new celebrities. And the latest is GD Virtual Galleries has teamed with New York City's Web3 gallery. It's a first NFT and Web3 store.
We actually walked right by it.
We did. It's a first NFT and Web3 physical NFT and Web3 store in New York City. Brian and I actually have a picture standing right in front of it. I think we posted it to the DeSo blockchain several months ago. So as partial payment for their work they're doing with this Web3 store, they are actually getting paid in Bored Ape Yacht Club NFTs, or at least one. Pretty good
Interesting.
deal.
Yeah, definitely really
especially
cool.
While it's low. But definitely. Yeah, GDS is amazing. What he's doing is amazing. His virtual galleries are amazing. So they're going to have their own virtual store to go along with their physical store. Thanks in a major part to GDS and GD Virtual Galleries.
And if anybody wants us to do any work for them in exchange for a Bored Ape Yacht Club NFT or a CryptoPunk, just reach out.
Of course.
So moving on to 10 people with the most NFT bids in the last 24 hours, according to NFTz. These people bid on the most NFTs on the DeSo blockchain in the last day. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, followed by Vishal Gulia, Randir, Justin Time, Peter H., Coramine Global, Natterheads, NFT Van Halen, Agent X, and Pickle Joe. And the top diamonded creators over the last 24 hours, according to our friends at Altumbase, these people will receive the most tips or diamonds on their posts and replies on the DeSo blockchain in the last day. Mabel01, killing it. I'm really engaging a lot. Newer user, great to see them up there. Illuminati, an OG. Natter, Randir, Krasenstein, which is us. Brutal, McMarsh, Miami, Japan, Chris Mango, and Cyberpunk Apes, which we just spoke about.
Chris Mango, he's somebody that was onboarded just a few days ago, I believe, by who onboarded Chris Mango? What can't I think? Oh, by Graham.
Robert Graham.
Robert Graham, yeah. I'm sorry. Sorry, Robert. I didn't forget about you.
Yeah, so finally, the top daily gainers in creator coin value over the last 24 hours. These people received the most buys of their creator coin along the bonding curve on the DeSo blockchain. Creator coins are a sort of social token that is built into this blockchain. And they are as follows. The UCI, David Sachs, Kim Kardashian, Effed Up Cats, T. Ferris, Darmesh, Ambitious Lynch, Sumer, Artwork by San, and finally Chris Mango again. And what's today's events?
Yeah, thanks to Miss Katie Ann for providing us with this list. At 12 p.m. Eastern Time is Investor Office Hours AMA on Vibe Hut with Ben Ursing. Ben Ursing's an awesome VC, super duper smart guy, super friendly guy. We actually used him a lot to consult with us on NFTz. Gave us some really.
He actually offered us his home during a storm, which was amazing.
Yes, and some cool beer. So thanks, Ben Ursing. And at 2 p.m. Eastern Time, also in Vibe Hut, is Come Talk with Others with Wondolinsky. And that's all the news we have for today. We might be doing these videos together in one room for the next few days until we get internet back. We're just using our phone's internet to upload these videos because Xfinity's been down.
It's crazy. I live literally like 6 houses away from Ed, and my internet is like non-existent, and he has a semi-okay internet.
Apparently the cell phone tower is being blocked by my house, so his house can't get cell signal.
It seems like that.
Anyhow, have a great rest of your day. Have a great weekend. Wait, is today Friday?
It's Friday, yeah.
Have a great rest of your day. Great weekend. We'll talk to you tomorrow.